There's always think, how can I be irritating my piercing if it's not healing?
Hello guys, and welcome back on my channel. I just wanted to shortly talk about the things I've learned from having the piercings I have. So it's from two of the piercings I have. So it's this one and it's this one that I had done in September of 2022. So I want to talk about that because I am getting two new piercings on Saturday, and I just want to talk about what I've learned from having these two piercings. So I've actually learned a lot also before I got these piercings. So I learned piercing guns are really bad because they are not good for the skin and you can't clean them. So a piercing gun, if you did not know, because I did not know when I was younger, I've only learned it now, but a piercing gun actually shoots a piece of jewelry through your skin, so there's no needle, so it's really, really bad for the skin, it traumatizes it. And then I learned that the stuff that I had been told I should use when I was younger to clean my piercings is not something I should use anymore. I just leave the English word here because I can't remember it. Or I actually don't know the English word, so I'm just gonna leave it on screen so I know what I'm talking about. And then I actually learned that I was cleaning my piercings too thoroughly. So the piercing I have right now is not healed. And that's because when I cleaned it, I took things that you're supposed to clean it with that is not cotton. Again, that's two things, but I'll just leave the English name up here. There's two things you can use for that. Then I cleaned around it and behind it, but what I was actually doing is, because I was cleaning in such a way, I took the scab of the wound around my piercing away, and because I did that, it didn't have a chance to heal. Then I took the scab away and then it would start bleeding. So I contacted my piercer. He told me I should just hose it down in the shower and then just simply damp it with a towel when it came out of the shower. And also other things that it's great to know is that you should do everything you can to not irritate piercings. So as you can see, I have no hair around here because I put it up, because things like hair can really irritate your piercing, and things like having something over in winter time or like sleeping on your piercing, that is also really bad. So you should just do everything you can to take the irritations away from your piercing. So all the things that would irritate your piercing is something you should stop doing. There's always think, how can I be irritating my piercing if it's not healing? I think I've almost had this piercing for 5 months and it have not healed, and that's simply because I learned not so long ago that I cleaned it too thoroughly, and that's why it did not heal. So I'm just hosing it off in the shower, and every once in a while just spraying some salt water, some stable salt water spray on it, then just damping it off with a towel. So yeah, I'm doing everything I can to not take the scab away around it and not to touch it, and it actually works. So I hope it heals in the future. But that's another thing with piercings, you never know how long it's gonna take to heal, and you never know if it's something your body's gonna be alright with and if it's going to heal. So I've had a lot of problems with this third one here. I've had like almost no problems from the beginning, and I cleaned this just as thoroughly as I did with this one, but this one could handle it and this couldn't. I don't know why, but again, it's probably because it's different piercings and on different parts of your body. So I've had like a little irritation bump underneath my piercing here, but it went away quickly, so I basically had no problems with this one. So it has just healed nicely. I don't know if it's all the way healed, but I basically had next to no problems with this one, and this one has really irritated me. So that just goes to show that you never know, like, which piercings your body's going to be alright with and which is not going to be alright with, and how long it's going to take to heal. Because the piercer might say it takes 2 to 3 months, but I cleaned it too thoroughly, so it might take like half a year or something instead. So that's one really great thing to have in mind. And just know if you've gotten piercings when you were younger, like if you're 25 today, you got piercings made when you were 16 or something, just know that a lot of things have to change, so you really have to do your research and never ever get a piercing done with a piercing gun. Always go to a professional piercer that has a good reputation. That's like the most important thing to know. And always go in with the mindset, if you're getting a piercing, that of course it's going to hurt, but it's going to hurt for a really short while. When they do piercings, they do it extremely quickly because they do not want you to feel the pain while they're doing it. I was just so surprised the last time I did not. This one and this one. I got a little shock when he put the needle through. I think that's something your body automatically do, so you get a little shock. Other than that, I slightly felt uncomfortable when he put like the jewelry through, but I did not feel any pain. So I know that with the septum piercing and the navel piercing, I'm definitely going to feel pain. And that's why I want to get them done like on the same day. Because firstly, I do not want to get more than 2 piercings done when I have this one that's still healing. And also because I know they're both painful. So I'm going to be brave and I'm going to get both of them done in the same day. But it's easier for me to have the courage if I'm getting both of them done in one day rather than me getting them done on separate days. Then I'll just worry until I get like the next piercing done. So actually I'm the most afraid about the navel. But I think I'm going to feel pain, but I think it's going to go pretty quickly. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, I just think that was some of the things I wanted to talk about that is piercing related. But I know a few things about some piercings, of course, but I also think that you need to know that every piercing is different. So how you need to clean it and all that, that can be different from one piercing to another. But just in general, having a sterile salt water spray or some sterile salt water just in general, it's a great thing to clean your piercings with. Of course, some piercings might be different, just in general clean them with that, and having no cotton near your piercings. You get, for example, these foam cloths, and can't remember what it's called, but in Danish called gase. It's something that you use for wounds. That is also great to clean piercings with. So there is different things you clean the piercing with that will not get stuck in the piercing. So they're great to clean piercings with. That was the video for now, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed me just evaluating my nose piercing and my third earlobe piercing and just talking about what I have learned from having them. I think the most important thing for me is that learning how to take care of them. I've learned from this that I need to go to a professional piercer that has a good reputation. That's one of the most important things you can remember about piercings. And yeah, piercings are expensive, but rather they be expensive than cheap and you go to someone who does not know what they're doing. So especially when you're getting a hole in your body, you should really go to someone who knows what they're doing, because it can actually become dangerous if you get an infection. So I just think it's really important that you go to a professional who knows what they're doing. That's just a really important thing. And then just remember to ask if you're not getting told how to clean them. Remember to ask. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe, comment, like, and all the good stuff if you like me and my channel. And I'll see you soon. And remember, I appreciate you. Bye, guys.